Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. And so I saw this video on TikTok about this black woman asking, how does it feel to be white? So listen to this.
White people. Question. What does it feel like to be white? Especially if you're white in America.
Imagine being a race that you're not allowed to be proud of. That's how it feels to be white. If I was to make a post on Facebook and I said I'm proud to be white, I'd be the most racist person there was.
Now, right away, I couldn't help but notice there is a white woman sitting by quietly listening and nodding her head, but the white man jumped in right away and started playing the victim. So that's why I entitled the video, Why Do Some White People Love Playing the Victim? They don't look at the harm that's being done to other people. They're only looking at how they feel. But he's telling her how he feels as a white man. So let's listen to him.
That's how it feels to be white. Imagine being blamed for things you were not even a part of. That's how it feels to be white. We have all these occasions throughout the year. We have Black History Month, we have Juneteenth, we have Pride Month. If we was to celebrate being white, that'd be a no-go. That's how it feels to be white. You have your cable channels. You have BET, Black Entertainment. If we created a channel that was called WET, White Entertainment, that'd be a no-go.
So again, he doesn't look at the opposite side of the coin. There are channels on network television and cable television that are dedicated to white people telling stories. I grew up watching TV where there were only white people. When there was a black person on TV, or if there was a black show that had one black person, everybody in the neighborhood would converge on one house to watch that show. I grew up watching Bonanza, Donna Reed, The Brady Bunch, Little House on the Prairie. I mean, all of the shows that we watched as children, with few exceptions, were all white. And we liked the shows. We didn't have a problem with the shows. And then there's this. Nobody's stopping them from having a white entertainment network if that's what they want to have. Although he's not looking at the fact that all of them are white. All of them are white. BET and maybe one other network. But that's all that black people have. All of the other ones are dedicated to writing shows about white people. But he's not looking at that. He's looking at what little black people have. And it's just like affirmative action and anything else. That if one black person shows up, every white person in the country believes that they got that spot if they didn't get accepted into a college or on a job or anything. It would be that one black person. They would look at all of the white people that had the job or all of the white people that got into the school. They would just be looking at that one black person. That one black person stole their spot. And what that says to me is that they really don't think that black people should have anything. Anything that black people have is something that ought to belong to them.
That's how it feels to be white. If we speak up on racism, we're hated by some of our own kind and other races. That's how it feels to be white. Have the day you deserve.
And he is just as serious as he can be. He really thinks that somehow being white is a disadvantage. White people don't have a real strong culture in America because they gave up what they had to be white. They are from Germany, they are from England, they are from France, they are from Spain, they are from Portugal, they are from Ireland. All of those countries have cultures, but they gave up their cultures to be white. All these other people who come to this country try to hold on to their culture, but white people haven't done that. because to be white in America is to become anti black. And that is what nobody could probably make him see. He is an anti black person because he said, well, if you speak out against racism, that's a no go from your own people and from other people, which means that he wants to have a platform where he goes and talks about probably black people. What is it that he wants to do? He didn't mention anybody but black people and gays. He didn't talk about the holidays that the Latino people have, that the Irish people have, that the Italian people have during Columbus Day, even though the Native Americans say, and a lot of other people say too, that Columbus didn't discover America, which he did not. But he zero focused on black holidays, on things that black people are doing. And until he deals with that, he's still going to be playing the victim when he's really not a victim. So for people like him, playing the victim is not really a reflection of the harm that's been done to other people, but it is where he sees himself in relation to other people. He hasn't been oppressed in America. He walked into America having probably done nothing to build the country and came in as a white person, which means that he has and he had and he has a privilege that black people do not have. And this is why you see wealthy, powerful, and socially dominant individuals framing themselves as persecuted. It's a strategy and it is not even factual. Now, this man probably isn't wealthy, but even wealthy white people try to play the victim. Like Donald Trump, he is forever playing the victim. And part of that is because he walked into a tailor made situation that he didn't have to work to build. So, probably somewhere there is a form of, unworthiness or guilt on their parts because they didn't work to build this country and other people did. And they are not receiving the privileges that they have. And let's face it, some white people play the victim because victimhood gives them emotional comfort. They feel good saying that they are being discriminated against, or they call it reverse discrimination. And also moral innocence, even when they are not actually being harmed. And that is what's, weak about it. They're trying to play victim when they really have not been harmed, and when some people really have been. Okay, y'all, that's all I got to say about that. Let me know what you think about the video and have a good day.